Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my 4th location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV?
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man and
Yes. Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was I just upped my game and was being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man.
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Mm-hmm. Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the discs you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about it's they're 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself. It's about to be 160.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down, and that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much, with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the ManMindset.com Dating Help for Men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for Men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go.
Gosh, all right. All right. What's going on? Class is in session. It's your boy, the Dean. Gentlemen, it is the eve of it. We won't be able to hit it on the day, but we're going to hit it. It's the eve of our annual August event. I got 2 hours, really an hour and 55 minutes to talk to you guys. I got to go. I'm going to be on Anton Daniels' show, so I only have an hour and like 50 minutes, so we just got to get into this thing. So let's what we got to do first off. First off, I want to say to all you guys that you listening to, we everything we talk about is 100% original. Nobody talks about what we talk about when it comes to the game, and we want to let you guys know that. And we want to give you all a shout out, each and every one of you out there. Also, gentlemen, I want to say real quick, thank you for those who have liked, subscribed, hit the notification button. What's up, fellas? We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We got to get into this, so I need to hurry this thing up. Also, guys, real quick, I don't mean to run through it, but I only got an hour and some change, and we gotta really talk. But anyway, gentlemen, if you get a chance, go get the book. The book is out right now. You go to Amazon, or you can go to our website, The Man Mindset, and cop the book right there. Last but not least, gentlemen, what separates us and learn a game. Get in your car, Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Go ahead and get your 100-piece puzzle set, gentlemen. So you can go ahead and learn what we're teaching you to have a connection with your mind. One thought, one way, gentlemen. And last but not least, drive home, dump the pieces on your puzzle, on your table, throw the box away, and put the puzzle together without looking at the box. Last but not least, gentlemen, we got to get into the show. Gentlemen, we're not here to change your reality, or we're not here to change your perception. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to show you a different way to see the game. One thought, one mind, one way. If you want to call in, you'll have the number 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. Or, gentlemen, if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. And if you're texting a woman, you don't know what to do, put a T in there, and we have you covered. But we got to get into this show real quick, because I only got like an hour and 55 minutes, because then I got to go to Anton Daniel's show. So let's get into this real quick, gentlemen. So let's talk on this. All right, so let's start. Okay, you know, I've been prepping and getting y'all ready for this annual moment that's going to start tomorrow. So let's go ahead and talk on it real quick. So let's talk about how it happens and everything. Gentlemen, so what I've always told you, now we've gone through the Walt Disney thing. I've connected Mickey Mouse to you guys. We'll just run through that, because remember, everything connects. So remember, I told you guys, Mickey Mouse did us a favor. Mickey Mouse showed girls at a very young age to go for fairy tales, to go for that nice guy in shining armor and all the other shit. But then subconsciously, gentlemen, now remember, the subconscious of what I told you with Walt Disney is going to come and play as well with the free will and everything we're saying. So as a woman comes of age and her body starts to change, she starts to have cramps, periods, and all this other stuff. That's just one layer of that, okay? Hold on a second. Z says, Z, what are you doing? Has a question. Is breaking her algorithm creating a new pathway rather than traveling? Well, yeah. I want to break her algorithm because I want to show her why she should be fucking me. I'm not trying to beg for pussy. I'm gonna show you why not only should you fuck with me, but why you should worship me, want me, and realize I'm that motherfucker. All right. So, gentlemen, what happens is when women are coming to age, they are mentally locked down by their parents. They have rules. They have to be in at a certain time. They can't date certain boys. They can't do anything because they're under the instruction or the dictatorship of, and it was a great question, Z. But Z, ask that question tomorrow night on our sex show. We talk about hitting the bottom. But what I'm saying is this. A lot of women, and this is where Disney comes in, Data, I won't say sexually suppressed, because they're still finding and trying to find where they fit in their sexual world. They already are masturbating and all other stuff, but they're still stretching, like I keep telling you, they're still stretching the boundaries of what they see and consider sex. So what happens is, as I told you before, the freshmen will talk to the sophomore guys. The freshman girls will talk to the juniors and the seniors. The junior women will talk to the seniors, and the boys in college will talk to older guys, because they're always looking for some type of education, which we'll talk about. So what happens is when they throw that hat up in the air, gentlemen, and like I told you, it's already going on now. They're getting with their parents. Their parents have already driven them to college. They have gone to the grocery store. They've given them all their items and all the other stuff, hugged, cried, and all the other shit. But gentlemen, there is no freedom for a woman like the free will. Yes, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. The handcuffs come off. And that means this is where, and again, we're going to bring Disney in a second, but this is where she becomes aware that now two things begin to happen, because it's very important y'all understand this. Number one thing happens, she realizes that she doesn't have to answer to anybody anymore. She has to answer to nobody anymore. And everything she does from this point is up to her. So now she has this freedom. And the women that are coming into colleges all over the world, they're going to dip their toes. It might be drinking. It might be drugs. It might be bisexual things. It might be sex with one guy, two guys, two women, one guy. It might be getting on the pole stripping. It might be babies. It might be getting with couples that are in the swinger thing where she, like I was telling you before, babysits or something like that. And now she's of age and they have an idea. The women are going to look to push the boundaries of everything, because what they're doing is, yes, Tyler, spreading their wings because they're trying to learn where they fit in this world. Okay. Now I'm going to show you where the bad boys come in at, but follow me on this. But something else happens that is very, very, very dangerous to anybody that doesn't understand the game and doesn't understand. It is an awakening that she starts to realize that, see, she doesn't know the power of her pussy yet until she gets her freedom. Her free will begin to up the ante and draw out her claws and her fangs, and she will start to understand that she is holding a power that is so motherfucking great that power itself can control those that are weak. So what I'm saying to y'all, and like what I'm saying is, she starts to have an understanding of the happily ever after guys. She starts to understand that, wait a second, who am I? How do I work? And how can I utilize me now? So she's learning power here, guys. You remember I always tell you guys, women have game. This is where it all comes into effect. Because all the light-hearted shit she's got in high school, the jewelry, the chains, the dates, everything ups. Now, I don't want to talk about young girls doing fans only and OnlyFans because we don't talk about that because we shouldn't be talking about that. But what I'm saying is they realize that they hold a power for 98% of the guys out there, that they can control the motherfucking board with what they have, okay? So what they're going to do, gentlemen, is they're learning game on another level. Remember, elementary is, Mom, why are the boys buying me things? High school is, okay, I understand why they getting me things, but getting out of high school is, now I can control what things to get. Listen to what I'm saying. Elementary school is, why am I getting things? High school is controlling that narrative of who gives her those things. But college gives her power to control what it is she wants to have. This is where they, and again, this is not a bad thing for women. It's just what it is. It's not an evil or bad thing. But gentlemen, I'll make sure in the second hour, because we're definitely going to talk about. I'm gonna try as best as I can to let y'all understand. You have to understand what's going on with the woman, okay, in this whole thing, okay. When they are in college, they are looking for leadership. Okay, this is where the asshole comes in at. They have free will, and they want to do whatever they want to do, and they're not going to say, and you have no right to tell me what the fuck to do. You don't own me, control me. And ready, guys, you're not my fucking father. And if I feel like you're my father, if I feel like you're controlling me, if I feel like you're insecure, I'm not fucking with you. All right? At this time, she is starting to understand the power. And let me explain how she understands the power, gentlemen, that she has. She understands that she starts to ask herself, gentlemen, she's under the impression that when she goes to college,
that the guys in college are different. But what she recognizes is that there's no difference from the transition from high school to college. And when they recognize this moment, every woman's going to have her moment. And they're going to recognize, because they were controlling the narrative in high school. But when they realize that the guys who are older, and it doesn't matter how old they are, professors, everybody in between that's in college, when they represent and they have the same skill set of high schoolers, that's going to change the whole pendulum of everything, okay? Because there's things that are going to start. Let me make sure the phone lines are open too. I'm sorry. I'm over here running my mouth trying to get all this in because, guys, I got to go in at the second hour because I'm going to be on Anton's show as a guest. So I got to make sure. Okay, the lines are open. So what I'm saying to y'all guys is this. They are going to recognize things, okay, that they recognize that most guys are just older guys who have the same high school mentality. They're going to recognize poor quality in these guys. They're going to recognize a lack of functionality, meaning that this guy cannot educate me or elevate me. He's the same guy that I dated in high school. The same kind of guy in high school, unreliable, not dependable, not consistent. She's going to recognize that these guys are misleading, lying, manipulating, and deceiving. They're going to recognize there's no sexual durability in these guys because all they want to do is hop on her like a rabbit. And don't get it wrong. It's not that they don't want to fuck, but they're looking for more mental, emotional, and sexual stimulation, and they are not getting it from these guys. They're going to recognize most of these guys out here cannot fit or suit their needs. So what's going to happen for a lot of these guys out, a lot of you guys out here who don't understand the game, they're going to still walk over you, and they're still going to have a power over you, and they're still going to say to you guys that, you know what, you're not special. I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me what to do. But think about what guys do now. Remember, these now as the women are coming into college, right? Looking to fuck, suck, drink, drugs, and do Lord knows what, because she's trying to find her place in this world for herself. So every woman's going to do something different. I'm not going to say all women are going to swing on the pole. That's not true. I'm not going to say all women are going to drink, but they will do a little bit of dabbling. I'm not going to say they're not going to party. I'm not going to say they're all not going to do drugs, but a lot of them are going to push a pendulum of sex. Some of them are going to test the boundaries of bisexuality. They're going to test the boundaries of threesomes and things like that. So all these women are doing this. Now, what's happening with the guys is that they're just rolling into the same thing. Okay, they're just rolling. They're not changing anything. They're acting the same. And the thing that I have to get you guys to see and understand is that there are certain things that she is looking for. As I told you before, she's not necessarily looking for the bad guy. Okay, I don't want y'all to think that she's looking for a bad guy. But what she's looking for is somebody that can teach them something. Okay? But if they feel like they have to train you, teach you, then they are not going to respect you. They are going to use you. They're going to use you guys up. They are. They're going to use you and walk all over you and stuff, gentlemen. And I'm going to give y'all some examples and secrets. I got y'all covered. But it's very important, guys, that you have to understand This is why we're the only ones that talk about freedom, free will. Never try to pin these women down, because these women are trying to push the pendulum as far as it goes towards their sexuality. But at the same time, they're looking for a certain kind of guy or man. They're looking for a certain kind of man. And see, with a lot of guys who go to college, and a lot of you guys who are in college right now, a lot of you guys were in college, this is like what I keep telling you, like secret societies. These are things that you guys don't even realize or understand. It's not that these women don't want to fuck, because they do want to fuck, and they will find some dick to fuck. They will find some things to fuck on. But it is not that they are fucking everybody. They are going to be selective in who they want to sleep with and who they want to spend their time with. But at the same time, they have, for the first time, the ultimate freedom to do whatever they want, and they just don't know how to act on that freedom. They just don't know how to act on that freedom. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second, B. Hold on, B. No. B. Let me tell you about some sorority bitches I fuck. B, let me tell you something. Sorority girls don't look for any here's the problem, B. As I stated before, the quality that y'all looking for are just average motherfuckers that you think have quality. I'm not saying that sorority girls are fucking all the guys. Nor am I saying that. I'm not saying you, and I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, even for you, I'm saying that for you and all you women, you are the sum of what you think is quality based upon the average motherfuckers you're with. And that's what you think quality is until you get with a real man. You don't know what quality, you have an idea in your reality what quality is. So I don't want to make you feel like I'm not trying to argue. I'm just trying to say a point to you and all the women out there. Whether you're looking for quality, quantity, or whatever, you are the average of all the people that you interact with. I'm not talking about any of that. Okay, listen to me. You're okay. Listen to me. Listen. You're not listening to me. I never said you wasn't built different. I never said anything like that. I never said anything disrespectful. I am telling you that you do not understand is that every person that you have interacted with was an average sucker, an average guy, an average male. So what you have done through this time, when you were in college, allegedly, you realize your power. You realize that I have a power over all these guys, that what I want, I can actually get. Listen to me, B, without giving up any pussy. That's where I will give you and all women credit right there. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. No disrespect. I just want you to find. You realize that the guys in high school are no different than the guys out in college and the ones who are not in college, older guys, professors, married guys. You recognize that you had a higher level of understanding than the average guy who, as we all know, boys just don't mature faster than women. They don't. Women are always maturing faster. It's just what it is. But you started to recognize that if I want a dinner, a specific dinner, I know who to talk to, and I can get that, and I don't even have to give him any pussy. If I want a gold chain, if I want perfume, if I want a shoulder or a friend or a group of guys to worship me, I can have it all, and I don't have to give up a piece of pussy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No disrespect to you ladies. That's what I'm saying. Every woman has that. Yeah, I don't know, J.A. I don't know why they mature faster. I don't know. And but it's cool. But no, hold on. But gentlemen, please don't let this depress you. Because as I told you guys out there, you have to remember that even though, now listen, what gives them power, guys, is going to be the thing that fucks them over. What gives them power is a thing that they're going to be fucked over. It's really fucking them over. Now follow me on this. They understand that they have power over an emotional male. Okay? But the one thing they don't understand is that they've never ran into a MAN that is going to fuck up their world so bad that they freely, gentlemen, without you having to say, stop talking to the boys, stop going to the parties, stop drinking, stop doing whatever, that they feel that when they recognize a man, all right? The key thing, gentlemen, is when they recognize a man, there is an emotional connection, gentlemen. Listen to what I'm saying. There is an emotional connection in which she has no power to control, period. There's nothing that she can do. Because when the emotion that she has inside that she doesn't know about, gentlemen, we're talking about at her core, there are things that from the conscious level and the subconscious level, guys, okay, watch this. Consciously, she's thinking about her wants. Subconsciously, her fucking feelings and shit are reinforcing her wants. But there's another layer, gentlemen, that is going to make a woman do certain things with certain people. And that is when she knows that that individual can fulfill not only the wants, but the needs over the wants. When that man can take care of shit. When he can not only give her listen, gentlemen, emotional satisfaction and emotional sexual satisfaction, where she can gain joy, happiness, comfort, and excitement in that person. This is when, gentlemen, she is going to submit herself to you. Now, listen, gentlemen, please listen. The world that we are in right now, you don't know what you don't know, and you can't see what you can't see. So what I'm telling you is that it's going on right now. Most of y'all don't see it. Most of you guys will walk Susie to class in college. Most of y'all will meet her at the lunch, and most of y'all will meet her to study, and most of y'all will do all this stuff with these women now. But these women will enjoy your time. They will study with you. They will laugh and joke. But the moment they say goodbye to you, they're looking for us. The moment they say, okay, well, you have a nice evening, they're looking for us. They're going to look for us at the clubs, the bars. They're going to go to the poetry clubs, everywhere. They're going to look for who can stimulate. Listen, gentlemen, this is the key thing. Not my pussy, but who can influence my mental capacity to push me past the point in which I'm at. Because as a woman, she can only go so far. Because who's the thing that's pushing her back from the growth? It's the average guy. She can only go so far. This is why she learns her power of her pussy. But she also learns the power of game because she recognizes, even if she's swinging on a pole, She's like this. Wait a second. You mean to tell me I got to get a job? Man, I don't want to flip no burgers. Hey, wait, I got a job. You use them titties right now and you swing on that pole and you get those guys give you money and you could give them the thought of giving pussy, but they will give you money. And not only give you money, girl, you can connect with these guys on the back end and they will pay your rent. They will pay your bills. They'll give you fuck off money. They'll buy you clothes. They'll give you jewelry. They'll give you perfume. And gentlemen, gentlemen, now this is what I say to you guys. This is why y'all can't get mad at them. Gentlemen, if we lived in the bizarro world, that all you had to do is walk around and women would buy you video games, consoles, TVs, Jordans, Nikes, bracelets, chains, not bracelets, but chains and all that. Would you not accept it? But in accepting it, gentlemen, she starts to realize her power. She starts to realize that she holds a power over the majority of men out there, and she doesn't even need to open her fucking legs to get anything she wants. Gentlemen, there's an article. I wish I had it. There's an article about, did y'all hear about that CG thing where someone made a CG woman and all the guys started writing and falling in love with the photo of the woman, wanted to date her, and then they got mad when they realized it was just a CG image of a fucking woman? This is what I keep trying to tell you guys. They will hold a power over the 98%, but we're not talking about you guys listening right now. Now, when I am talking about you guys right now, you missed it. While you were in college, you missed it. But gentlemen, you got a new batch of women that are coming in right now into a college near you right now. They're here right now. They're already here. In every college all over the world, they're here, getting ready, going out, partying, drinking, meeting guys, having one night stands, 2 night stands, 3 night stands, whatever, any and everything. What I'm saying, any and everything, they're doing it right now. But the one thing that they don't know about, and the one thing that has them on their high horse, is that they think they running shit. They think they running the game. Okay? They think they running the game. And they are running the guys. But again, she internally, she is, I'm not saying she's looking for a boyfriend, because guess what? She'll still date her high school boyfriend and still fuck with us. She'll still see you guys and fuck with us. So don't get it twisted, guys. I got you. But she's got, okay, the thing that is going to get her to want to fuck you, spend time with you, buy you shit, where she says, I'm going to a party, there's a sorority party, blah, 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 or there's this party, toga party, blah, blah, blah. But after I'm done with that party, I'm going to come over and suck your dick and fuck you. There's got to be something in you that says to her that there is a perceived value in you. And that means that the value has to be determined by the functionality of which she determines is the emotional benefit. If you are not an emotional benefit, gentlemen, she is not going to fuck you. If she cannot see the value and an emotional benefit with you, she is going to go out with you and just go out with you. She is going to call you and just call you. She is going to text you just to text you. She's going to hang out with you just to hang out with you. She's going to party with you. She's going to go to clubs with you. They're going to go to bars with you. They're going to do all these things. But the one thing they're not going to do is fuck you. And gentlemen, they are looking for things to fuck on. Now, every woman has her number and what she wants to do and how she wants to fuck. I'm not saying they're running around fucking everybody because we're not generalizing. But we're saying that these women right now, especially the ones that's coming into the Serengeti right now, all the new elk and zebras, they're free game now. They have said goodbye to their high school. They say goodbye to their parents. They are now looking to expand their sexuality. They are looking for dick. They're looking to eat some pussy. They're looking to drink. They're looking to do a little drugs, maybe. They're looking because they're wild. They are actually, gentlemen. It's freedom. It's a freedom in which they cannot even comprehend yet, but they're starting to understand that I can go when I want to go, and I don't have to answer to nobody, and nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me where I can go. Nobody can tell me what time I got to come home. And I get to move. If I want to stay out all fucking night, I can. If I want to stay out all week, I can. And nobody has to tell me what to do. Gentlemen, this is why free will is going to play a role in all this stuff. Because women don't want convenience and accessibility. Let me bring in area code 432, sir. What's your question, brother? How can I help you? 432, sir. Going once. 432, going twice. Okay. All right. Hello.
How you doing? I'm Ricky from Vegas.
Yes, Ricky. How can I help you, sir? What's your question, brother?
Yeah, I called you yesterday. You was talking about emotional benefits. Can you give examples of these emotional benefits?
Okay. An emotional benefits is how she feels when she thinks about you. That's how deep it is. Okay, a woman can grab her phone right now and look at all the guys that say hello to her in the morning, right?
Yep.
And there's no type of connection to that, right? Yep. An emotional benefit is how you're making her feel when you're not around. When she likes liking you, when she is attracted to the fact she's attracted to you, when she loves loving you, when she's infatuated with the infatuation of you, that's the emotional benefit, is that saying that this person, he's not, like I was saying before, I'm glad you called, he's not convenient. I don't have access to him. I have a little bit of accessibility to him, but I just love thinking about him. It's how she feels about you, of how you make her feel. Think about that. You see, does that make any sense of what I'm saying?
Yes. That makes sense.
So, okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
I mean, for the next step, it was either from there, then how do you know when you either an emotional benefit, like she emotionally benefit you? I mean, we benefit her, and then how do you know? Because you said there's guys who she will like go to the club with,
right.
Study with,
right? Because she knows she knows her power. Think about I won't say evil in her, because this is not evil for women to have this. Think about you ever see those movies where there's a power that is locked in, and then 50 years later someone hits a rock or something and unearths that thing? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that thing that is being unearthed has been there in high school. When she recognizes, because she has a false sense of reality, thinking that college is going to be different than high school boys. I'm going to be dealing with mature men instead of these high school boys. I'm going to be dealing with men that are knowing what they want instead of high school boys, right?
Yeah.
What do you think happens when she goes to college and recognize that these motherfuckers act just like high school boys? So then what happens, there's something that is unearthed in her that triggers it's like she starts to see her board. she starts to realize that, wait a second, I can keep these guys buying me shit in high school, but now you mean to tell me I can get these motherfuckers to do anything I want them to do without fucking them? And I have a control. It's pussy power. Hey, really, it's pussy power. It's knowing that I can use my sexuality and I can get whatever I want and I can control the narrative, the plantation. I am the fucking the owner of the plantation of suckers, and I can make them do whatever I want to do, when I want them to do, why, how, and where I want them to do. And guess what, caller? I don't have to give up any pussy. So what that does is that she then starts to recognize that this is why these women you see today have all these high standards and expectations of what they say they want in guys, because they're saying, I don't even need to give my pussy up to, okay, if I don't need to give my pussy up to get my rent paid, and I don't need to give my pussy up to get free shit, to get free dinners, to get guys to kiss my ass, to do my homework for me, study with me, and help me out, then then I got to look for something better and higher, because I don't have to give my pussy up. I don't have to give my pussy away. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't have to give my pussy away. But remember the thing I told you about Mickey Mouse? You remember I told you about Mickey Mouse?
No, please tell me.
Okay. This is where Mickey comes into play. Remember, you've seen a Walt Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Walt Disney always talked about the good guys when she was a little kid, right? They're happily ever after. Mm-hmm. The good guy, the fairy tale, the nice guy, the sucker, right? The motherfucker that will fight a dragon for the bitch and he don't even get his dick sucked. They just get to hold each other and live, ready, happily ever after, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is what she saw on the conscious level. It's the same thing as you see with Hannah Montana, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Debbie D'Amato, Lizzie, what's that? Lizzie McGuire. All the Disney girls were happy and bubbly, happy ever after, looking for the good guy, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me tell you what Disney did, as I said before. Were there not two different characters in that movie? There were good guys and who else? There was the villain.
Villain? Yeah.
The villain was the thing that was layered on the subconscious. So the power that she had, this is why when women come of age and they are no longer under the tutelage of their parents, that's why they act the fuck out. We've seen this for decades now. We've seen it with Britney Spears. We've seen it with so many, like the Huxtable little girl who did porn. They're good girls, but when they know the pussy power, they act the fuck out. They want to dress and let their titties hang out. They want to wear skirts and tight shit and all the other stuff because they know they are controlling the narrative of average motherfuckers. But the one thing that they don't understand that they feel a connection to is a man. The one thing that they feel a connection to is the individual that displays a different characteristic than what she noticed in high school and in college. It's a whole different characteristic of an individual. But that individual, we can go to how he communicates. The individual leads by example. He has great social skills. He's outgoing. Okay, remember, she has a pussy program. Think of it like this. She created a program, right? Right? And she's saying this. She's not saying if you want to get this pussy. She's saying if you just want to be around me, not the pussy. If you just want to be around me, this is the criteria in which you have to run off of my program. Because you ain't even getting a pussy. This is how arrogant, and they're allowed to be this arrogant because we are the same way. So they're allowed. So you can't get mad at a woman who is arrogant, because when she realizes she can get whatever she wants and she doesn't have to do anything, it unlocks something in her. She has this pussy power. I can't even describe what the fuck it is, but it's a program that says you can hang out with me. You can buy me drinks at a bar. Hell, while I'm dancing with my girlfriend, you can dance with me as well. You can buy me a dinner. You can hang out with me. But you still ain't getting any of this pussy because you ain't worthy enough of this pussy. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So you're asking about the emotional benefits. So this is where the man comes in out because of the emotional benefits. Because the man, unlike the average guy, says, fuck your pussy. You ain't special. The man that creates the emotional benefits says, do whatever the fuck. Hey, remember, the average guy is what? Taking away her free will.
Free will, yeah.
Yeah, insecure, handcuffing, where you going? Let me see your phone. Why are you talking to all those guys? Why are you going out tonight? Do you have to go out again? Who's this guy? I thought you said you was, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus, do whatever the fuck you want. Bye. See what you want to see. Go do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. Because something triggers in her that says, wait a second, who the fuck is this person? This person is communicating to me differently. Again, he's charismatic. He's outgoing. He's cool. He's calm. And the one thing she can't smell, because as soon as she, God, brother, what is the one thing that if she smells it on you, she's not going to respect you from the jump? And what is that?
Thirsty.
And?
Desperate.
And? Creepy. And fearful. Yeah. So when but again, this is what they run into all day. But what happens if she doesn't smell creepy, thirsty, needy, or desperate in you? But when she interacts with you, she laughs, smiles, and blushes.
Yeah.
And remember what happens when she looks at her program that she's created off the power of her pussy, and there are no answers. There are no answers. There are no moves. What do you think is going to happen then?
She ain't gonna know what to do.
She ain't gonna know what to do. But guess what draws her to the guy? The curiosity.
Curiosity.
Because for the first time, she's starting to say, wait a second. She doesn't know what the author. Okay, here's the thing. Check this out, brother. She's never met an authentic person in her life, brother, until she meets a man. That's what fucks her up. Think about. Let's take that one thing I said. All her life, what do you think she's been running into? Motherfuckers pretending that they like her, pretending they want relationships, pretending they want to be her friend, backdooring, begging, bartering, trying to be her friend and all that bullshit, right? So has she ever actually met somebody that says, this is who the fuck I am, and if you like me, I don't give a fuck, and if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck? Do you think she's ever ran into that?
Nope.
No. So when that happens, there is then another mental shift. Because what do you think reinforces the authentic person? His communication skills.
Okay.
See, caller, she can recognize fake. You want to know how she recognizes fake?
Not being congruent.
Well, watch this. Fake is, what are you doing? What do you do for a living? How is your day? What are you up to? What are you looking for? When was your boyfriend? What college you go to? What's your political affiliation?
Hey, Steve, do you even ask questions for
Fuck no. Why would I do that? I don't give a fuck. Dog. If she's under my program, yeah, that's different. She ain't under my program. I ain't asking no motherfucking. I don't give a fuck. What? No, but here's the thing. But that's the truth. Those guys don't give a fuck, but they lie like they give a fuck. And the thing is, the thing is, why do I need to ask her when she's going to divulge the information to me? Because guess what she's going to be asking me? How many women are you seeing? Oh, you're one of those guys. What do you want with me? Wow. What's going on with you? How's your day going? What are you up to? What happens when she starts asking? I'm not asking those fucking questions. Why would I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I ask the question? I'm not asking the fun questions. I'm making impactful statements, dog.
Yeah.
Impactful statements. I'm saying that, look, I'm not going to waste my time with you because you ain't the only motherfucker on this campus. Now, call her. Have she ever heard? Do you think she's ever heard that before?
No.
You think she ever heard that in elementary school?
Never.
They ever heard junior high school?
Nope.
High school?
Never.
So there's no program on that one, is there? There's no program on that shit. See, it's not that we're breaking them down. It's that they recognize we see them for what they actually are. And what do you think they are? Insecure, low self-esteem, low value, low self-worth, low self-image, low self-concept. You know, I go on and on. Do you see what I'm saying, dog? All those lows. So we see them for what they are, what they've always been covering up, that the average guy bypasses. They bypass that because they see them for their reality, but we don't see them. So what we're saying is, whatever you have that is low through my tutelage and you following me, I am going to educate you sexually, and I'm going to elevate you on every level that you haven't seen. And all you got to do is submit to this motherfucking dick.
Yes, sir. Question: does this you talk about you write poetry,
yes,
and art and stuff like that?
Yes.
Does this help the communication and?
Oh my God! Not only help the communication, but don't you? Okay, where do you think women go for mental stimulation? They do three things. Three things they do. No, I'm gonna tell you the three things they do for mental stimulation. Yes, they do read books. Okay, they listen to music. They'll go to a concert, or they'll go to a poetry place where they can sit and let somebody talk shit in their head.
Okay.
They want somebody, okay? They want somebody that can actually mentally tap into and move them, but also, ready, caller, watch this, but also respect the whore, slut, and nasty woman she is without judging her.
Okay.
Now wait, that's important to understand. Listen to me. The whore, because listen, every woman is going to create, if they have it in high school, a kink or a fetish. I won't say high school, but let's just say this movie. They're gonna really learn their bodies and expand their fucking sexuality and keep pushing and finding out what it is I like, how I like it, and why I like it, and why I want it this way. And I need to be with somebody that's not going to judge me for the nasty shit I like or want to do. Because they'll do it, but they're not going to do it with, see, they can't do it average guy. Why can't she, okay, if she wants to walk around with a butt plug on, or if she wants to be spanked and tied up, or she wants like candle wax on her nipples while she has a ball in her mouth, Do you think she can say that to an average guy? You think she can say, hey, I want you to tie me up, put a ball in my mouth, and drop candle wax and call me a slut? Well, why would you want that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want that. That's the thing they don't want. Let me see my fucking
sports presentation.
hold on, my
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in our
I gotta get my remote control. Yeah, but hold on 1 second, caller. Let me get my remote control. I got my TV behind me just came on and shit. So I gotta pause that shit. Hold on, let me get my remote control. I know you got a question. Guys, I'm the Dean Man Mindset. Guys, we are on for another hour. We got 1 more hour left in the show. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the man.
What up, though? It's your boy Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com, dating help for men, with your host Steve the Dean Williams.
Caller, did you have a question? Did you have another question as we continue? Any other questions?
Yeah, sure. To build on the mentally stimulation,
Yes.
what are more outside of poetry and music?
All right, it's deeper than that. Okay. So what I had to learn as a student of the game, okay, if we're looking at the basics, I mean, think about the basics are going to have sub things. So I'll just like kind of give you from the top, what we doing in the sex membership. So you have to be somebody that has to do these 7 things and double it as 14 sexually. Now, there is how you stand in your program, but also it's emotionally and sexually. So it's really 21. But they're all this. I'm going to give you the 7, but the 7 is going to flip to 21 because you have to do this emotionally affecting her this way, and you got to do it sexually this way, okay? So I'm just going to give you the 7, but I'll get into those like in the sex membership because this is the sexual confidence. But okay, you're going to have to be someone to cultivate wisdom, emotional wisdom and sexual wisdom. You're going to have to be somebody that can affect change in her emotionally and sexually. You're going to have to be someone who is able to adapt emotionally and sexually. You got to be someone who is able to delegate also emotionally and sexually. You're going to have a higher level of self-awareness emotionally and sexually. You're going to have to be able to communicate emotionally and sexually, and your personality traits that you must create emotionally, sides of you and sexually that she's going to. You're not going to be the emotional one, but I'm saying she's going to connect with you emotionally, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the things right there.
Yeah. Okay.
But what I'm saying is that's why a lot of people walk around this world. Okay. As I told you before, there are things going on in this world that you are oblivious to because you're not privy to the information. So what I'm giving you right now is something I didn't know about that shit until I knew about it. I didn't know women were doing this shit in college till once I realized what they were doing. And once I realized that this is what's going on, and like I said before, no different fence. My mother and your mother were doing the same damn thing, dog. Every woman is going through a phase where they find freedom to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Every woman. Hey, listen, when I say every woman, I mean every woman. And I don't want to make y'all say, I'm not talking about your mother, but I'm just saying every woman. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that every woman out there, and now here's the problem. While the women are pushing the realm of sex and connected that through their emotions, right? These guys who have high school thinking are not growing or evolving. They just don't change. They just move. They move from elementary school the same to junior high the same to high school and out into the world the same. No, Fighter King. Every fucking woman. I don't understand. I'm not saying every woman is out there having threesomes and orgies, and I'm saying every woman will find free will and will have a freedom. And every woman out there, including all of our mothers and our grandmothers and all that shit, have done some things out there that we won't ever know about. So don't think that just because she's a fucking nun or she ain't giving up that pussy, they ain't doing other shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could say that Fighter King, no, your mother was the only one who didn't do it out of all the mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers. Hey, when I say every woman, I mean every motherfucking woman. Gentlemen, what y'all don't understand, caller you too, you guys will look even at your jobs and you will see a woman wearing a nice business outfit, her glasses and her hair up in a ball, and y'all are going to make an assumption that, wow, she looks like a gold digger. She looks uppity. No, that's just the part she's playing. That's her professional self. But don't get it twisted, gentlemen. These women have different sexual selves as well. Freaky selves, nasty. Gentlemen, y'all don't know how, y'all don't understand how much women masturbate. Y'all don't understand what women do in the confines of their own home, how they can walk around naked, play with their pussy, touch their pussy, come and all this. Y'all have no idea. But this is why I'm trying to open your eyes up and let y'all see that there's something different out there that y'all can experience with women. All you guys can experience this with women. But you've got to be, or excuse me, you can't be what you were in high school. You can't be that guy. Does that make any sense, my brother?
Yes, sir.
All right. Any other questions?
Not right now. Appreciate it.
All right, good call, sir. We'll throw you back in. Thank you, gentlemen. Guys, at the top of the hour, gentlemen. Hold on 1 second. Anonymous, how can I help you, sir? What's up? Anonymous going once, anonymous going twice. All right, call back, buddy. All right, so what I'm saying to y'all guys out there, as far as the game and what happens and stuff like that, gentlemen, is that it's not about judging a book by its cover or saying women are bad. This is not to bash women or to tear women down. I am telling each and every one of you guys right now, it's happening now, and it's been happening since July, but we just do it annual in August, that these women out here are looking for something different sexually, socially, and in between. And once they find it sexually, socially, and in between, they're going to give you guys different kinds of benefits. Anonymous, can I help you, sir? What's up?
Fuck you, Steve.
Okay, thank you. All right, so as I was saying to y'all guys out there, the important thing that is really, really important is that as long as you guys out here are actually moving that way, we'll have all that later. We'll have all that later once we get everything together. But we're saying to y'all guys out here, what's very important for y'all guys to understand, learn, and know, that's very important in the game, is that you guys have to actually change what you are. Most of you guys still operate with the mindset that you had in high school. Y'all are a lot of, and listen, gentlemen, I have no problem with y'all being immature. I have no problem with y'all having fun. I have no problem with y'all not taking life seriously and all this other stuff. But what we're saying to you guys is that women are looking for somebody that can lead their motherfucking asses, tell them no, tell them goodbye, and not give a fuck. Okay? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, okay? That's the whole thing. And again, for you guys, the Mr. 2000, the thing that she's saying for y'all guys, this is what we call a Mariaism. Can you explain to them what a Marieism is, because so they can understand? Because there's a Mr. 2000, y'all don't understand. For all y'all guys, can you explain what that is? That's an older guy who has skills that young women look for in a man that can do things for them. And the beautiful thing that I say for you guys, and this is your advantage, gentlemen. This is your advantage. For the first time, gentlemen, the thing that is going to draw, now, gentlemen, this is happening right now. In your city, right now, there are women at the mall. These women are going to clothing stores. Listen, these women have another man's credit card. They will have sugar daddies. But I'm letting y'all know right now, listen, the number one thing that you guys have to do, that is going to be the hardest thing to do, is you must stop the 5 judgments that are stopping you right now from getting pussy from these women. It is your judgments that you have. The 5 judgments I've always told you. Nobody's telling you about these judgments. We're the only ones telling you about these. The 5 judgments. And as long as you're holding on to those judgments, okay? Right. Thank you. Let me show you what that is. Let me read this to you. Beautiful. This is a Mona Lisa. So what it is Mr. 2000 is, like she said before, Mr. 2000 is somebody that they thought was too old for them, right? But then they found out later on that this is what they need, meaning, guys, that even though these women, 1920s, because some women start at 21, 22, so don't think it's just high school, because some women take a year off. Some of them come in or whatever, however they do it. They have this idea, just like the pineapple show, as we always told you. They have this idea of what it is they're looking for in a guy, right? And now that they have this idea of what they're looking for in a guy, the thing is that they will sit around and they will actually automatically assume. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me put them on hold real quick. I gotta put you on hold, Anonymous. We'll put you on hold for 5 minutes. But anyway, they will assume that I want somebody my age. And it is that same woman that says I want somebody my age fucks the professor, fucks an older guy, fucks an older man, because for the first time in her life, she's saying, damn, this motherfucker is making me feel. But she comes to grips with that. You see what I'm saying? Listen what she's saying. Somebody they automatically thought was too old. So, gentlemen, I'm letting you all know, they're going to start as freshmen. Some are going to start at 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, on up. Every woman comes in to college on different times, but they are looking for more than just average conversations. They are looking for mental, sexual, and emotional stimulation from somebody who has just boxing experience. Experience is everything, gentlemen. Experience is everything in this. So hold on 1 second. Let me bring in Anonymous, who's been waiting for 2 minutes. Anonymous, sir, what is your question? Can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, Steve, so you banned me from the chat yesterday, calling college girls hoes.
Well, sir, wait, sir. No, I did not describe them as hoes. I did not describe them as hoes.
You did.
Okay, sir.
That's a fucking hoe.
That's not a fucking hoe. It's a woman that's allowed to fuck.
What's so bad about being a hoe?
Okay, wait a second. Because let me tell you something. Because you ain't got no fucking game. You got to fuck. You're placing a judgment on women.
Man, you call them just right now.
Sir. Let me just say this. Sir. This ain't for you. Have a nice day. Find someone else. I can't help you. I can't help you. I can't help you. Find someone else. I can't help you. I don't know why you listen. Don't listen to us. That's why I got you out of it. That's why I kicked you the fuck out. Gentlemen, the 5 judgments. The first judgment is judging yourself, which many of you do. You judge yourselves. But then you judge a woman for doing the shit you wish that you could be doing. I have no problem with someone calling me a whore, because that's what I am. I have no problems. Someone calling me a whore, but you wanted that dumb motherfucker wanting to sit around and call women hoe. I'm not here to see. This is y'all's problem. I am not. Who am I, or when did I become the pussy police to say that she's a whore or a hoe for doing something that she wants to do, something that you can't do? That doesn't make any sense. But see, the moment you place a judgment on a woman or define a woman by your terminology, then you're going to fuck everything up. I want to know what rule out there is to say that women cannot fuck. And what's amazing is that every woman that you guys run into, whether it's at the gym, the bar, or down the street, is already fucking. And this is what's so crazy. Y'all are so quick to call them whores and hoes and sluts and everything in between, but yet you can't even walk up to that fucking woman and put your bid in. You call her all these things, and yet you're not even man enough to walk up and ask for what the fuck you want. The Dentine Ice is when you're eating pussy. So when you have something like Dentine Ice, the thing about it, the methylated or something, there's something in the Dentine Ice, that one, the black box, that opens up the pores in her pussy. So when you're eating her pussy like that, you can blow on the pussy while you're eating the pussy, and you're going to hit more nerve engines, which is going to up the ante of sex. So it's just levels to this shit. But we'll talk more about that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gentlemen, you never, listen, there are rules to this. You don't call a stripper, and you don't call a whore a whore. You don't do that. You don't need to do that. And listen, if you feel that a woman is a whore, then that's how you feel. But game teaches you not to label a woman because she's not special enough to label. Why are y'all labeling these women? Or is it the fact that these women are fucking, but they're just not fucking you? They're sucking dick, but they're just not sucking your dick. But in order to understand that, we've got to look at you to see why you're not getting the pussy. Because if they're giving it up and they're not giving it to you, then who's the problem? Who's the problem? Because most of you high school thinking grown ass males who are not authentic, who have a false perception of the world, thinking that you deserve pussy. You deserve a woman to fuck you because you were nice to her. She should fuck you because you took her out to dinner. You should fuck her because you gave her time and attention. Fuck you. There's no rules to this shit. There are no rules to this shit. She doesn't have to fuck you, gentlemen. There are women, I told you, there are going to be women out there that's going to love men that, you know what, they just going to say, you know what, baby, I just want to let you know where I'm at. I'm going out to the club. And I'm going to meet some guys. I'm going to get some drinks from guys. I'm going to dance with some guys. And I'm going to get some numbers from guys. But after I'm done with the club, I'm coming over to fuck you, and I want you to come over and fuck me. That's what y'all don't even understand. Gentlemen, y'all have to come to grips that these women will always have guys beating down their door. You have to come to grips with every woman that's coming into the Serengeti and who is already in here. are going to have guys that are willing to do any and everything just to say, listen, just for them to say hello, just for them to be recognized. You have to come to grips with when a woman walks out that door, she's going to take a number from a guy, or she's going to give, her number to a guy. Y'all got to come to grips with this. You got to come to grips with that. You know what? Somebody's going to buy her a pretty dress and is going to take her out to an expensive meal. You got to come to grips with that. But you don't have to be that motherfucker. You just have to understand the rules of the world that is away from you. Women are allowed to suck, fuck, date, use, manipulate, and whatever she feels like doing. That is her God-given right. But it doesn't mean she has to do it to you. And if she does it to someone else, it's none of your business. Because what she does to one person doesn't mean she's going to do it to everybody unless you resemble the same characteristics as the person she was doing it to. Meaning high school thinking. Meaning no self-worth. Meaning no self-identity. Meaning a guy that has no self-concept. Meaning a guy who seeks validation. Meaning a guy that doesn't have a mission statement, a vision statement, and he's kowtowing to pussy. So guess where it leaves us few? Who said that? Guess where? Yes, the 0.0001 of us. Okay? Sir, call in if you're struggling. If you're struggling, call in. What is it that you're struggling with? What is so hard to understand that these women that are here now, that are already graduated, that are away from their mommies and daddies, that want to suck, fuck, and have a great time, what is it? What don't you understand? That they don't want to do it with a loser or anybody average. They don't want to do it with those people. They don't want to do it with those people. So what don't you understand? They will hang out. Listen, they will hang out with you average guys. They will go places with you average guys. They will do homework with you. They'll go to lunch with you. They'll go to dinner with you. They'll go to the movies with you. They'll hang out with you at the bars and the clubs and the parties, but they're not going to give up any pussy to a motherfucker who has a tighter pussy than what she has, gentlemen. Bottom line. So what, Olympus, what is it that you don't understand? How are you struggling? How you know what your struggle is? Your struggle is wait a second. So what the fuck, Steven? What do I have to be, Steven, to get her? Or what do I have to be to want to get some pussy? Stop being the motherfucker trying to get the pussy. Everybody, she's gonna dude. She recognizes everybody wants to fuck. She recognizes that everybody wants to fuck. But what she's not gonna recognize is the man. She doesn't know men. That is her biggest thing. She doesn't understand or can have understanding of a man, gentlemen. She doesn't have that kind of understanding. So that kind of like goes over her head. Okay? Hold on a second. Air code 619 can I help you, sir. What's up?
Yeah, this is Olympus in the chat.
Oh, Olympus, how you doing, my brother? What is it that what's the struggle, brother? Talk to me. I appreciate you calling. What is the what is the struggle, brother? Talk to me.
Yeah, Steve. I'm not going to call myself a loser.
No. You're not a loser. No, stop. You're not a loser. You're just someone who doesn't understand the game. You're not a loser. So because I always teach you got to the egg, so that makes you a winner. So you ain't a fucking loser, because if you were a loser, you'd be dribbling down your mother's leg years ago. You see, no disrespect. But you see what I'm saying? So you're not a loser, okay? But you are somebody who has no understanding of himself. How about that? Is that better?
That's very true.
Okay, so what is it that you're trying to understand, sir?
It's more so just trying to accept that women are going to be women.
Aren't they allowed to be? Well, wait, what? Okay, let me ask you a question. Now, my answer is I have no answer for this question, but I'm going to ask you. What do you feel these women should be doing in your world? What do you feel they should be doing? Going to school and closing their legs?
They can do whatever they can do whatever they want.
Right, but if they can do whatever they want, then what are you struggling with then? If they can do whatever they want, what is the struggle?
Let me give you a better example because I actually dealt with this.
Yes.
Right. I was I was seeing someone like a few months ago. They were someone who was, free with themselves and all that, but they weren't free with me. I allowed. Wait,
give me an example. What do you mean? Wait. Okay, wait. What do you mean free with themselves and not you? What do you mean by that?
Well, they would tell me stories about how they were, hooking up with other guys. And stuff
but they wouldn't do all the nasty shit with you. That's what you're saying, right? Right?
Initially.
All right. So can I say this without hurting your feelings? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but can I tell you why?
No, punch me in the chest. Steve.
Okay.
Punch me in the chest.
The reason women tell guys like you about those adventures is because they wish you were the guy to give them that same kind of adventure. But she realizes your fuck game, your pussy eating game, and your mouthpiece is so weak that she's trying to squeeze water out of a turnip. It kind of like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the problem is that's why she disrespected you, because you were never a man in her eyes. And that's why she compared you to all the other nasty shit she was doing, because she knew you would sit there and listen to that shit without telling her to shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm listening. All right. I'll speak when you're done.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm listening. I got you. What's up?
Well, some of those stories, it's not that. For example, there was like a specific dude that she would talk about, and I didn't like, because it was disrespect.
Okay, when she talked about the dude, what did you do? How many times has she talked about the dude? Give me on your hand. Over 5 times, right?
Yeah.
Right. So is it her fault that she was talking about other dudes, or is it your fault she was talking about other dudes?
It was my fault because I didn't remove her from my life.
No. You trained her to keep running her fucking mouth about other dudes because you wasn't a man in her eyes to let her realize if you bring another motherfucking man up in my life, you getting the fuck out of my life. You see what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
Okay. It's one thing women gonna do. They'll tell you that, you know what, when you give them free will. I watch this. Okay, let's say a woman has Mike, John, and Ray. All right, and she meets you. Mm-hmm. She's going to say, well, I'm going out with Mike today, John this tomorrow, and Ray. Okay, Mike, John, Ray, right?
Yeah.
I give her free will. But the thing is, when she was Mike, John, and Ray, who the fuck you think she's thinking about? She's thinking about me. And she's going to realize that Mike, John, and Ray, wait a second. Mike is funny, John is intellectual, and Ray is, I don't know, mature or whatever. I'm just giving you an example. What do you think she's going to start to recognize? She's like, wait a second, but Steve is all those things. He's a Mike, a John, and a Ray rolled up in one. So do I actually need to go out with Mike, John, and Ray? Or I just need to be with Steve? And when I'm with Steve, I'm going to let Steve know that, you know what, I'm cutting these motherfuckers off for you. I'm cutting off Mike, John, and Ray. But if she doesn't respect me, what she's going to do is she's going to say, hold on, Lobo, where is this? About 200 in a second. What she's going to do is she's going to say, well, Ray used to and Mike used to in this. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, because she's reminiscing.
Right.
It's like that. It's like that Sex Life show where she kept reminiscing about the dude whenever he
right. She was reminiscing about him because he was that motherfucker, and you wasn't the motherfucker. So what I'm saying, what is it that you're trying? What is it that you can't grasp?
May I explain briefly? May I explain what happened?
Sure. I don't got much time, man. Please try as fast as you can, but go ahead.
I will. We met up. The first meetup wasn't good.
Why? Stop. Why wasn't it good?
She gave me this like weird side eye when I finally introduced myself in person.
Okay,
and instead of doing a 180, instead of doing a 180 back to my car, I was still with her.
Yeah, but think about this, dog. Your problem wasn't when you met her. Your problem was when you walked out the door. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let's be honest. Okay. How much red pill stuff were you watching, no judgment, before you came here? How much? Be honest.
I'll be honest with you, Mr. Steve. I
come on.
Ever since I discovered you.
Stop. Not discovered us. I'm saying before us. Because this is what I'm trying to show you something. You don't understand how much you were watching before. Listen, I'm not going to call you a loser and for doing it. I'm going to teach you. This is a teachable lesson. How much were you watching before us?
Not a lot.
But you were watching it.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you do the homework assignment that I gave you to watch on Netflix?
What was the homework assignment? I watched
Netflix. How to Be a Cult Leader on Netflix. To watch that. Did you watch it? Did you start watching it?
No, I did not.
Okay, you need to do that. Because what you don't understand is you're trying to bring two things to occupy one space. The red pill taught you hate of women, but yet you're trying to get a woman. So how can you try to get somebody that you were taught and believed that they were terrible people, they're modern, they have high leg counts, and they ain't shit?
You can't.
You can't. Okay. So you are trying to occupy. So then you walk out your house confused, disillusioned. And what do you think she smells off of you? You spend so much time learning red pill stuff. You didn't perfect your mouthpiece. You didn't perfect your sexual game. You didn't perfect your scribe. You didn't perfect the romantic you, the sensual you, the sexual you, the seductive you, the smooth you, the kinky you, the nasty you, the naughty you, the freaky you, nor the dirty you. You didn't do any of that. You were too busy blaming women for everything that was going wrong in your fucked up life. Right? Right. So that means that even when you got a woman, you didn't know what to do because they never taught you what to do. They only taught you to hate women. Not one of those motherfuckers told you how to maintain a relationship. So you would just fly by with, hey, I'm just going to learn as I go. So she talked about that guy the first time, the second time, the third time. How many times she talked about that guy until you said, excuse me, don't talk about that other guy? How many times?
Quite a bunch.
My whole point, because let me show you a level game that you understand. Okay, you know there's a rule on the streets that the first one's free. Why is that? Because I'm going to get you on the comeback, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, the first drug. Yeah,
right. Do you know the Manosphere does the same thing, right? You want to know how they do that?
How so?
They teach you how bad women are, right?
Right.
Because they know that eventually you're going to find a woman that you actually like and want to date. But when they know that you don't know, they know you're going to fuck that up, and it's going to be so either self-sabotage or she's going to use you, walk all over you, do something to piss you off to what? Go back and say, hey, you guys were right. I was with this one woman and she was dogging me. You're right about those modern women. I can't get married. I can't have a relationship. Remember, what they do is they indoctrinate you and send you out knowing you're going to fucking fail. And then when you fail, you have just reinforced the thought that they had. See, when okay, let's be honest. You were bitter and mad after y'all broke up when you thought about all those times she was talking about those guys, right? That pissed you off, didn't it?
I'm bitter now.
Right, you're bitter now. Right, okay. I appreciate your honesty, respect. But what I'm saying is, doesn't some kind of twinge on you and say, damn, even though I left that red pill shit, everything they're saying is fucking already happened to me. They're right. Think about it. Because that's why you need to watch that How to Create a Cult Leader. You don't understand, Olympus, listen. You don't understand what the content creator, the algorithm, and the economy is doing. They are all together manipulating and using you for their benefit. All these guys are working in conjunction together. The economy, the algorithm, and the fucking manospheres and pills and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Their main job is to get you to be like a woman, to be their greatest consumer. Because you'll get a girl, but then you're going to feel like you have to get her and buy her a bunch of shit. Giving back to the economy. But when you get
Can I let you know something?
What's up?
So, I don't, and I know you're spitting game, and I know you're teaching me something right now, but my situation is, I was actually watching y'all, and I went into the idea with y'all's mindsets, but I went with y'all's teachings with my mindset, but since how you say, I was bird watching.
Okay, but wait, right? We were bird watching, number one.
I was bird.
Right, but
real
quick. But here's where you fucked up.
Yes.
You were bird watching. You wasn't a student. You wasn't. But no, continue. Yeah. Go ahead, continue.
I was bird watching, and when I was trying to do these things, I was using y'all's teachings incorrectly. I'll be honest. I started off watching, red pill content because, the first thing I looked up was, am I a simp? And, I found people that I found, and then I eventually found
the algorithm found you. We didn't find you. The algorithm found you first.
Right. Well, either way, either I'm watching the red pill content or not, I still have these viewpoints of anger and
yes, okay, sir, I understand that, and that's
and
why,
I know what's wrong.
That's no. You don't know what you don't know. You got to understand. Okay, in order to unlearn, you got to understand why you were so gullible, naive, and disillusioned. So in order to see that, you've got to face the fucking music by watching that Netflix. Dog, I promise you, it is going to be an eye-opening, hurtful experience. See that? Eye-opening, hurtful. Because when you see how they indoctrinated your ass and what they're doing to these young boys right now, it's going to blow your fucking mind. It's going to blow your fucking mind.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to continue with the show because I only got less than 20, 25 minutes. I got to get to the show. But look, holla at me tomorrow night with Zag and 50 because we'll be talking about hitting the bottom and shit. You can holler at us or you can wait. But we got to keep going on with the show and stuff like that. Okay, brother?
Understood.
All right, but hey, we got you. Just holler at me, get some coaching, or just call back and we'll I got to pack, but I got to answer some of these questions and stuff. And okay.
All right, man.
All right, but thank you for the call. I appreciate it, brother. Okay.
I appreciate you. Take care.
All right, respect. I like that guy. I like that. I like a guy who's being honest about shit. I respect you, old dog. Respect. Question, Mr. 200 work in reverse where someone too young is what she needed. And that's no. The only way that works is when a woman runs into a motherfucker that has game. I will give you a prime example in today's world. If you take Taekwondo, who is a young man, he can fuck older women because older women are going to recognize a maturity and a mindset in that man that they've never witnessed before with older guys. So young women will come down. And that's why I was saying to y'all guys, when I was young, and that's why I was in the poetry clubs, because I was only using my mouthpiece to get them. When I was able to get in those poetry clubs, I was only using my mouthpiece. And I would just sit down and wait for the women to either buy me a drink, which I say thank you. Some will come up and talk to me. They come to you and flock at you and shit. You know what I mean? So it can work in reverse. I think you think with women, but I hope that's what you're talking about. So yeah. So excuse me, guys. I apologize. Let me hold that call for a second. Anyway, Mr. Kelly says the craziest thing is personally living almost everything you say before ever finding the first channel on Discover YouTube and Twitter. Wait, Jim, what do you mean? Okay, wait, living almost everything they say for ever finding the first channel. Well, I'm trying to guess what you're saying, but it's not that we're it's not that we are trying to be fortune tellers. It's that we're living this life. We're living the life. The name of the show is How to Create a Cult Leader. Okay? All right? Big J, you just hit me on the back end. We'll start you with your pathway. Tyler, answer your question. Tyler, you just got to realize look, here's the bottom line, Tyler. When you have daughters, you can teach them everything you want, but Tyler, your problem is you. Tyler, hold on, Tyler. Tyler, call in real quick. Let me talk to you. Tyler, call in real quick. Let me get to this anonymous call so you come in real quick. Anonymous, do you have a question?
Yes. When is the next show, Lil Steve, Lil Bro?
What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
When the next show, man?
All right, I'm going to hang up with you. Why do you keep calling? Find someone else. Stop calling, dog. Tyler, call in. Let me break something down to you, Tyler. Tyler, call in real quick, Tyler. Tyler, I'm going to give you some good news and bad news, dog. Tyler, call in, dog. Tyler, you don't want to hear that. No. You didn't live mental problems. There's no such thing as mental, so there's no problems. There's no such thing as mental problems. Tyler, call in, brother. Let me answer your question, Tyler. No. Tyler, call in. I got you real quick. Let me see. What did he say? Metal is a cult, Jim. There are no such. Okay, Jim, you are either going to be a man that's solution based or a feminine woman that is problematic. And for a lot of you men or males that don't have a standard or anything like that, you guys connect to things that you feel are speaking to you that gives you a way of not looking in the mirror to say that you were the problem. I understand in 2012. All right? Let me see here. Tyler, this is not Tyler. Call in. I know this ain't Tyler. Tyler, call the fuck in, please. Let me bring this guy in. Tyler, call in. 757, what's up from Virginia? Virginia, what's up?
This ain't Tyler, but you know what I'm saying? I got to talk to you real quick. I had tapped in before. This Speed Racer. So look, what you say to a female when she say, oh nah, you got a trick on me if you want to fuck with me.
Bye.
You leave them hoes alone. straight up.
No. I call it candle in the window. And free
All right.
will. If you want somebody to buy you something, go find that sucker. If you want a dinner, go find that sucker. But when you want to suck my dick and fuck, you have my number, call me. That's it. Period.
All right, that's clear cut. That's clear cut.
Clear
All right,
cut and
that's all I
concise.
need.
No, give her the free will. Listen. Go find the guy that you want to get the free meals with. Do that shit. I don't give a fuck. But when you want to suck my dick and you want to fuck, you have my number. You let me know. That's
She
how
gonna
you
say
what?
She gonna say I could get that from anywhere.
No,
I don't
hey,
know.
but you can't get what I'm giving you when I know. See, when you know how to actually fuck, you'll be able to talk that shit. You ain't getting what I'm getting because I'm a break. Because the moment she walks in your apartment, she should be able to see your lost and found box to realize you're that motherfucker. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. That's all I need to know. I'm gonna call back later.
All right.
Continue the show. Good show, man. Appreciate that.
Respect, brother. Respect. Yeah, I got 15 more minutes, man. Damn, I got 15 more minutes. 773, how can I help you, brother? What's up?
But when you want to suck my dick,
773 going once, 773 going twice, 773 call back. All right, call back, big dog. So what I'm saying is that listen. What I'm saying for you guys out here, is that Tyler is Tyler gonna fucking call in so I can answer the question, Tyler? Tyler, you know I don't like you asking questions. Fucking about time. Tyler, finally. Are you there, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm here, Coach.
All right, listen to me, brother. Listen to me. You're okay. It doesn't matter what you say to your daughter. You're the problem. You want to know why?
Why is that, sir?
Because, Tyler, if your daughter meets a motherfucker like you, everything she has been taught is going to go out the window, brother. That's how
I know what you mean, man.
Right. So there's, hey, look, listen. Here's the good
I don't
news.
worry about that. I don't worry about that.
No, here's the good news. The good news is she's not going to run to our kind all the time. It's going to be very rare that she's going to run into us. So you ain't got nothing to worry about because she's going to start to realize she can run these guys until she runs into us. Okay?
Yeah, no, she's been teaching me stuff, man. She said the other day, she's like, I asked her, some boy chatted her up that she's going to go to the same school to her. And she's like, he's interesting. And I'm like, well, what makes him interesting? And she said, because he's an active listener. He actually listened to what I was saying. And we talked about like a human, an adult, not like a child.
Yeah.
Is what she told me.
All right. Well, Tyler, I got love for you. Thank you for calling. But that's how you do it. You just got to accept that shit, dog. Everything.
Right, brother,
and it doesn't matter what you teach them. If they run into our kind, the rules are out the window. I'm telling you, automatically.
No, I got you, man. I just can't send my little girl away without checking in with Sensei. Thank you, sir.
It's all love. Respect, Tyler. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Air Code 773, Chicago. How can I help you, brother? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, how can I help you? Can you turn that down in the background, please? Please turn it down in the background. How can I help you?
Okay.
Yeah, how can I help you, sir? What's going
That's
on?
you in the background.
Okay, what's going on, sir?
Hello?
Yes, how can I help you, 773?
Hey, so I'm Yam. He did a couple reviews on me, and I agree with everything he was saying. I like the guy, and I just wanted to kind of like praise him a little bit and just give him that. That's all it was.
Wait, what are you talking about? You're Yam from what? What are you talking about?
Yam on the Pineapple Show. He did a couple reviews.
Oh,
on
we
me,
did a few
and
reviews on you. So why the fuck are you talking to them bitches that way, dog? Why are you asking them all them questions?
So I'm looking at it. I ask different type of questions to find out the woman mind.
Okay, fuck her mind. Okay, listen. Listen to Unc. Fuck her mindset. What you're seeing is an actress playing a role that she's fucking special.
For sure.
So if she's playing a role that she's special and you're asking her questions knowing you don't realize she's playing a role, then what you're saying is null and void. Versus this is who I am and let's do this. Listen, check this out. I know there's a lot of guys waiting in line to talk to you and ask you a bunch of questions, boring ass questions. But what I want to do is I just want to get on the back end, give you my information, and talk to you to know. See, watch it, Caller. You ever see Django Unchained?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so watch this game. Listen to what I'm saying. Follow me on this real quick with Django. Okay, you remember when Kelvin, Candy, and Django met Steven for the first time, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, well, what do you think about my ends, right? And then the German looked at Django. He said, what do you think? He said, I don't really like them. He said, well, shit, well, that's all we have. Because if you don't like these ends, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. Then Django said, I don't want to know about the ends that you have. I want to know the ends that you don't want to have. You said that you don't want to sell. And then what did Calvin say? I don't sell the ends that I don't want to sell. Then the German said, hey, well, you might not sell your first best. You might not sell your second best, but your third best, you might sell that. You see what I'm saying? Meaning,
get straight to the point.
Right. Meaning,
Say what you got to say, and if she fuck with it, she don't.
No. Meaning, I don't want to know the you that I see right now. I want to know things about you that you don't talk to other people about. And the only way we can discuss this is privately, one-on-one, offline, away from everybody.
100%. I agree.
Right. Versus what do you fuck all them questions? I don't give fuck her no questions. I'm gonna remember, what is the rule of Jill Scott? If you're new to me, what is the rule of Jill Scott? You know what it is?
If you can tell me what to do, you tell me what to do.
Right. Let's hear.
I say it like this: if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Damn. So the question is, are you a tell her what to do by asking all them dumbass questions? Or are you going to be that motherfucker to tell her what to do? This is what we're going to do. But not only this is what we're going to do, this is why we're going to do it. The reason why I want to talk to you on the back end is because I know you got to talk to all these other guys. But the honest truth is, I don't want to know the you that you are presenting right now. I want to know the you that you don't present to everybody. And the only way I'm going to find that you is talking to you privately behind closed doors.
For sure. I agree.
Right. So what I'm saying is, you're going to be the game changer through everyone who's asking them dumbass questions. Make statements, my brother. Don't ask questions, make statements. And hey, brother, peep this. What if you do it and she says, I'm not interested in pineapple? Right? Right? Guess what? That's a victory. That's a victory.
I never lost in the first place.
There you motherfucking go, goddammit. You got
I
it.
100% agree with you.
All right, young man. Well, I got to throw you back in because I got 10 more minutes. I got to go in 10 minutes, but yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
But I respect, good call, but holler at us tomorrow. I got to go with Anton's show in like 10 minutes. I only got 10 more minutes.
Hey, sounds good. I'm going to try to get in contact with you. It sounds good.
Absolutely respect. Great call, sir. Thank you. I'm going to throw you back in. Great fucking call, man. I love that shit. Hold on. Let me put Anonymous in silent because he always wastes our time. But anyway, wait, let me go. I don't know why this guy calls. He needs to, okay. Eric code 313. How can I help you, sir? What's up, sir? 313.
Yeah, hello?
How can I help you, sir? What's your question?
Yeah. Sorry, was I supposed to donate though? Was this one of those shows?
No. What is your question? I only got. You can ask questions. You have to donate here. What is your question?
All right, yeah, no. So I was watching your show. I think it was a little bit earlier. You were saying that just because a woman's a nun doesn't mean she's a freaky, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what's the difference between a nun who's choosing to, how would I say, restrain herself from that sort of activity, and a woman who just has a low sex drive in general?
That's all predicated on the motherfucker she's in front of. It's not okay. Listen, as I said before, I've met many women that said, you know what, I'm not that kind of girl, and you know what, I don't believe in having sex the first night, right? But end up fucking me. Why do you think that is? Because she's
repeat that.
I'm women that say that I'm not gonna have sex. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of girl. Thank you, beautiful. I'm not that kind of girl, right? Yeah. I don't believe in having sex on the first night. If you think I'm gonna have sex, you're mistaken, and all this other stuff. But why do they end up fucking messing around with me and doing some shit they say they don't want to do? Or a caller, watch this, or call me later on and saying, is there something wrong with me? Why didn't you kiss me? Or why did you stop? Why did you send me home? Because it's who is in front of her, brother. See, we're gonna be talking about. You need to listen to tomorrow night's show about hitting the bottom, because that's our sex show. So because I'm gonna explain to you why some women we don't even fuck when they want to fuck us. See how shocking that is. There's some women we don't even fuck, even though we have the opportunity to fuck. So depending on her being a nun and a good girl, every woman can say she's a good girl, but you don't know what she is until she drops the charade when she actually feels connected to you.
I see.
Thank you.
So the general principle is that they all have this nasty, freaky side. It's just that you haven't.
Okay, wait.
They haven't shown it to you yet.
We're all human. All of us have that nasty, freaky side. It's just when women go to school, to college for the first time, they get to unlock that without mommy and daddy running behind them, telling them that they can and cannot. So they have freedom. But even though they have the freedom, they're going to be selective in who they give it to, because they're going to realize that the guys who are in college are just as immature as the guys in high school. Thus, it turns the pussy off. It turns them off because they're just grown-up ass kids who can't communicate themselves, who can't ask for what they want, and who cannot make statements but ask questions like they're in high school.
I understand. And so you mean emotional maturity or maturity in general as in life experience?
No. I mean be a fucking man, period. Solution based.
Okay.
There's no problems. Women are not that special. She's got to prove herself to me.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So yeah, if you got other questions, please. Yeah, I got a few more minutes, but call in tomorrow night or Lucario show tomorrow morning. We're showing Lucario in the morning, but we have a sex show tomorrow night. Okay, big guy.
Oh, you're doing a show with Lucario tomorrow morning?
Yeah. The one tomorrow in the morning with Lucario, then at 12 noon, and then we have a sex show with 1950, myself and Zag. He's gonna be on it because we talking about hitting the motherfucking bottom.
Yes, like around like 12. You said 12 EST.
12 East. Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Respect to you. Thank you. You have a good night, sir. Great call, sir. I appreciate you. Good call. That's a great call. Let me open up anonymous and hang up on him. Jesus, I don't know why this loser keeps calling. He's weird. I'm just any anonymous person. I'm just not going to answer. So let me see here. Yeah, guys, check that out. We're going to be live. We're going live on Anton's show in about 4 minutes. But let me get this question right here. So if she asks you to trick, is she downgraded to sucking dick, or is that a laugh, smile, and a blush, leaving the candle in the window? No, Ray. If a woman, okay, Ray, Ray. I'm not going to be mean. I'm not trying to like make you feel bad. But Ray, listen to me. If a woman is asking you for a dinner, if she's saying that you got to buy her something, or if she's saying you got to do something for her, then what she is saying, okay? What she is saying, hold on a second. And what she is saying, she's saying that you ain't the motherfucking man to her. And you got to work for this pussy. You got to pay for this pussy. You got to beg for this pussy, because she doesn't see that you can fuck. She sees you have no experience. She sees that you're just not the guy. And I know that sucks for a lot of you guys, but if a woman is asking you to buy her dinner, if she's saying you got to take me out, if she's saying that you got to pay for this or buy, she's saying that you can't fuck. You're not impressive and you're not the guy. So that means you have to beg, barter, and prove to me that you're even worth my fucking time, period. So I'm telling y'all, I don't know what, so I can tell you, I don't know what it's like. I wish I knew what it was like for someone to say, let's go out to dinner. When it's so great when they say, have me for dinner. Two totally different things. Versus, let's go out to dinner. It is, have me for dinner. You see what I'm saying? Two totally different things. But hey, gentlemen, like I said before, I got to do my sound check. I just got to hit from on Instagram. I got to do my sound check. So I got to get into the room. We're going to go over there. I'm going to chop it up on that show. Gentlemen, tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Matter of fact, well, if there's time tonight, I might do a late night show for you guys, okay? I might try to sneak in a late night show, depending on how long. So if I'm on the show for an hour, 2 hours, I will I'll do a late night show. But if not, we got 2 shows tomorrow. But gentlemen, I say this to all you guys. Listen, all my dogs listen. Everyone listen. I want to say this to you. You are not fucking losers. Listen to what I say before I let you fucking go. Please remember everything I tell you guys. You're not a loser. You just got to find the passion, the drive, and discipline you had, that you once had, that you let go. Real quick, because I got to do my sound check. Where is the discipline? God damn it, hurry up, Steven. Where the fuck is it at? Hold on, guys. Here we go. Gentlemen, real quick, let me show you this real quick. I always love to show you this before I go. I'm going to show you this to show y'all are winners. You guys are winners. Listen to me. I'm the only one on YouTube to tell you. You are the only one that was one mind, one thought, one way, and you got to the egg. You are the winner. You just got to learn how to start winning again, all right? So I got to get on Anton's show and see what the fuck they talking about over there so I can talk this motherfucking ism. Gentlemen, I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate yourself. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Gentlemen, we got you covered. We might do another show tonight. We'll see. But I'm going to be on that bitch right now. So let me take my bitch ass over there and get this shit done. I'm going to holler at y'all later, guys. I appreciate you all. Don't forget, 2 shows tomorrow. But we might do another one tonight. Fuck with your boy. We out this joint. Peace.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh. And I want you to know, without a shadow of a doubt, this is what it's all about. You're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams, as we go a little something like this. Hit it.